Got more breaking news right now from the White House. Let's go right to NBC News White House correspondent Kristen Welker. Kristen, you and Peter, is it John Kelly? What are you guys doing?
Well,
what is going on here?
We have some major breaking news here, Andrea, and Peter is here to help me break it. We are celebrating 40 years of you and your groundbreaking career here at NBC.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a prom picture that we're taking together. But you, Andrea, have paved the way for a generation of journalists. You have set the highest bar. You always ask the toughest questions, and you really are the all-star in the entire NBC family.
It's true. And just on a personal note, you're one of the people who inspired me, inspired Peter to get into this business. You're my mentor, my dear, dear friend. As
it turns out, I suspect you're not surprised by this. We're not the only ones who feel this way. They want to celebrate you today. They want to thank you for being a trailblazer and for being a part of journalistic history. Take a look.
Andrea, you are such an inspiration to the whole NBC News family and to every single journalist who shares in your tireless pursuit of the truth.
Thank you for blazing the trail for us and so many women in this business. We would not be anywhere without you.
I was a viewer for many years before we began working together, an admirer from afar of your work ethic, your persistence, and your commitment to the truth. You have been a role model for me and more people in this business than you probably will ever know.
Congratulations, Andrea, on 40 years at NBC News. Keep going for it. We need you now more than ever.
This milestone is a testament to your hard work and dedication, and I always enjoy speaking with you and look forward to more years of your professionalism and great reporting.
Andrea, all good wishes from a fan who was a fan even when you tormented him.
I can remember the days in the early 80s when you were just a cub reporter and I was chief of staff for Ronald Reagan in his first term. And I remember what a wonderful reporter you were, a hell of a reporter, in fact.
I have so appreciated listening to you, and I have loved being on your program, but most of all, I have loved our friendship. So best wishes to you, and 40 more to go.
Andrew, I remember the first time you ever interviewed me as part of a pool interview, and I did a great job for 25 minutes. I thought I was great. And then you came back in to see me later that day and say you looked at every single word, and I had said absolutely nothing. I was right. That was my intention. You never let me do that again, Andrea. You're too good.
Congratulations, Andrea, on 4 decades of service at NBC News, 40 years of holding public officials accountable and informing people in the service of democracy at home and abroad.
America is in good hands when Andrea is on the job, protecting the people's right to know. And she's done this all over the world. And the fact of the matter is, all of her colleagues are in awe of her endless energy and determination to get the answer that they deserve.
Andrew, you go back a long way to your days at KYW in Philadelphia. The one thing that's run through your entire career these last 40 years, you always speak truth to power. And I think if young reporters are looking for an example of what a reporter should be, it's you. You should take a look at you and your career. You're knowledgeable. You never ask questions you don't know the answers to. You're always prepared. And as I said, you are completely straight down the line. I've admired you for a long time, even when we disagreed. You're first rate. Like I said, I think you're the model for young reporters. We need more like you, Andrea.
Andrea, my reaction to hearing that you were celebrating 40 years at NBC News is the same as Dan Coates' reaction to hearing about a White House meeting with Putin. That's going to be special. Congratulations, Andrea.
Andrea, those are just a few of the people who you've impacted over the years, and I think that so many people have said this accurately throughout the hour, which is that you have inspired an entire generation of journalists, including me and Peter.
Yeah, Andrea, we thank you not just for your professional mentorship, but as importantly for your personal friendships, celebrating personal joys in our lives as well. But today really is about celebrating you. So how, having seen those faces, how does today feel? How does this feel?
It feels amazing to have my MSNBC family and my NBC family, and to have the two of you and all of your colleagues on our White House team, and Hallie Jackson and everyone else whom I've covered over these years. And I'm just excited about the story we are now covering, and all the stories we're now covering here and abroad. And here's to the next, whatever they are, the next
whatever they are.
Come.
Well, Andrea, Peter and I are talking about all of the lessons that we've learned from you, and I think for me, some of them are persistence, being prepared. You heard some of the folks talking about the importance of that.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly right. The bottom line is there's nobody who's better prepared than Andrea. I remember in the old days we would have these meetings and I'd say, hey, a source familiar with John Kerry's thinking or somebody's thinking is telling me this, and Andrea would say, so I just hung up with John Kerry and he tells me the following, and I'd be like, I think I would go with her source on this one.
Andrea, where did you learn everything that you know about being a great journalist?
I had really great mentors. You saw some of them, certainly Tom and Brian and Lester and all of my colleagues here at NBC, and I learned from you. I learned from watching you guys, watching you at the White House in briefings and the North Lawn when the president wanders out, things that never used to happen to us. Right. And so Peter and Kristen and the whole team there, the incredible team at the White House and on the Hill for us, I learn every day from all of you.
Well, Andrea, we just feel so fortunate and so honored to be able to work with you. We love you so much. And one of my favorite things about all of those clips we just showed was that picture of you laughing and smiling. And I think that's one of the things that the general public doesn't know, is that we just have so much fun together. We have so much fun working with you, and that's something that we just feel so thankful for. So we love you.
Working relentlessly.
And my thanks to all of my pals here, Michelle Perry, our executive producer, and Casey Dolan and Erica Josephson, our seniors, and the whole team of extraordinary people here that put this show on every day. And thanks to you.
We love you, Andrea.
Thanks for letting us be a part of it. We love you.
Thank you, guys. We'll be right back.
I'm trying to figure out is how have you been at NBC for 40 years when you're 39 years old? I just don't get it. I don't understand how I've done it, but you're Andrea Mitchell, and you always make the impossible possible. Andrea, I love you. You're someone I look up to, continue to look up to. Thanks for being you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.